Hello everybody and welcome to race number 6 of the Mobil 1 Cup Series as we are getting set for a exciting race here at Texas, the Great American Speedway, here for the continuation of the Dr. Pepper race weekend, the Dr. Pepper 300 getting ready to be run here today. Jake Berg comes in 38th in the point standings, and yet he is here on the point for today's race. So this is going to be very interesting to see if he's going to be able to put together a finish that's going to be able to help him in the point standings, because he had to race his way in to this event. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, I believe the same thing had to be done last time in the truck series, and the person that had to race their way in got the pole. So obviously it's a bit of incentive when you're outside the top 35. Maybe that's something that helps you do well, but when it comes down to the end of the season, that's not going to help you as far as racing for the championship. Sean Galligan will line up on the outside of row 1. He comes in 5th in the standings, and I found it interesting. 3 of the top 4 starters here in today's race are in the top 5 in points, so obviously some momentum probably playing out into that case. So why don't we give you the starting lineup now for today's race. Okay, just a moment here. Alright. Okay, we can't give you the starting lineup, I guess, just yet. Okay, now we're going to. Alright, so Jake Berg is on the point with Sean Galligan to the outside. Then we've got Timmy Pacioli in 3rd, and Colin Cropley will start in 4th. Robert Band will roll off in the 5th position with Chad Skinner in 6th. 7th will be Wyatt Johnston. 8th will be John Worry. 9th is going to be Philip Stiller, and rounding out the top 10, a guy who almost got it done in California, Matthew Rodriguez. Then we've got Mary Cole in 11th. 12th is going to be Logan Wilson. 13th, Cody Poe. 14th will be Angel D'Souza. 15th will be Vincent Marsh. And 16th will be Doug Shears. 17th will be James Bald. 18th, Brittany Poe. 19th, Alex Band. 20th, Lisa Shears. 21st will be Andrew Gonzalez. 22nd, Kenny McCurry. 23rd, Daniel Schwab. 24th will be Adam Chambers. 25th will be Noel Stiller. 26th will be Martin Zakala. Then we got Patrick Scroggins, Anthony McCreary, Noah Kars, Christian James, who comes in the points leader after California. Then we got Barry Zuckerkorn, Anthony Nodder, who took the win in the trucks yesterday, Paola Gonzalez, Mark George, Arnold Columbia, Jordan Hester, Matt Smith, Nick Eggleston, Alex Filter, Ben Stern, Jake Cole, and Brian Fleener. It's the rest of the starting lineup for today's race. So we are getting set for an exciting race here today, and you know, I didn't really get to talk a lot about it at the end of the Snickers Cup Series race, so I'm going to do it right now because the battery on the camera was really dying really quickly, so I wasn't able to even give really the whole full finishing order for the race end of that event. So I'm going to talk about it right now. Brandon Gonzalez. He's over in Silver Machine 9000's Entelo's International Series. He's been doing pretty well over there. Came over, decided he was going to move over to the NNSCRA Series, try his luck there. His first start, he finished 15th. This guy has shown a lot of promise, and so there has been an announcement that he has been signed for the rest of the season by Furniture Row Motorsports. So the 78 car, if he's able to make it into the event each week, he is going to pretty much be there every single week. He'll be on a full-time basis in the Snickers Cup Series. So that's pretty exciting. Congratulations to him. And so it'll be really a lot of fun to watch him in the coming races, which means that the race that's coming up to cap off this weekend, the Dr. Pepper 400, keep your eye on the 78. If he makes the race, we'll see, for the second time, we'll see Brandon Gonzalez in action in the NNSCRA Series. Let's get the command.
Drivers, start your engines.
There is the command to fire the engines. We have 34 laps of racing here today. Twice as many as we had in the truck race. So that means twice the excitement. As I mentioned, 3 of the top 4 drivers in this starting lineup are in the top 5 in points. Jake Berg, we mentioned, he comes in 38th, but Sean Galligan comes in 5th. Timmy Pacioli, who took the win at California in this series last week, he starts 3rd in the point standings, and Colin Cropley is in second in the point standings. Christian James, who comes in the points leader after we left California and hit here into Texas, he's starting near the back of the pack. It'll be interesting to see if the 66 Best Buy Chevrolet can move his way up through the field, stay out of trouble, and keep the points lead when we leave. Green flag in the air here at Texas. Jake Berg already out in front. Sean Gallagher going to slide down in front of his buddy from the MFMPRA Cup Series. That's Timmy Pacioli, and it's 3 wide further back there. Chad Skinner with Matthew Rodriguez in the middle and John Worry down low. Jake Berg, though, going to take over the top spot. Sean Galligan closing in, though. Galligan has really been up in the top 5 in all 3 series. He's done really well. He's been around near the end, but he has not been able to capitalize with a win. Here he comes, going to try to the inside here in turn 1. Berg puts the block on him, though. Jake Berg with a textbook block there in turns 1 and 2. Galligan now will probably try and swing down here in turn 3. Will Berg be able to hold him off this time? Looks like he will, as Berg gets back into the throttle very nicely in the Interstate Battery Chevy. And they're racing 3 wide behind them. See if we can find out what's going on back there. I'm seeing a lot of action around the 12 car of John Worry. He's right behind his teammate Robert Band. Double wide, 3 wide, all the way back here. Oh, here's a little bit of reminiscence. Look at this. There's Vincent Marsh, Timmy Pacioli just ahead of him, and Matthew Rodriguez. These 3 finished first, second, and third in the race at California. It's a bit of irony. Let's see if Sean Galligan's been able to get by Jake Berg yet. We know he was pressuring him. No, he has not. As a matter of fact, Wyatt Johnston, teammate of Jake Berg, moves by Galligan for the second position, and Jake Berg's got about a 3-4. Now it's a 5-car length lead here over the rest of the field. This is good strategy by Jake Berg. Just get out in front and drive away. But Wyatt Johnston, you can visibly see the teammate from Joe Gibbs Racing starting to close in on the Interstate Battery Chevrolet. Now, what would be very interesting is to see, let's see, Wyatt Johnston, he's in second. He's a former winner. And Timmy Pacioli, I believe, is running right now in the 4th position. Actually make that 5th. He's going to victory lane as well here in this series. We got a few drivers up here at the front that could be a repeat winner. And wow, things have really spread out. Really spread out. I mean, really, it's incredible. Look at this. Mark George here at the end, but these guys are pretty much single file. They're double wide further back for maybe about the 21st position, but they're kind of single file. Here we go, a battle for the lead. Wyatt Johnston gets the run on his teammate Jake Berg. And here he goes down to that inside line. Mary Cole starting to move up here as well. Mary Cole, a teammate in Cole and Bryant Motorsports in some series to Joseph Bryant, who ran a single car race team, which was given by Cole and Bryant Motorsports to him for the Snickers Cup Series the rest of the season. He was up at the front really a lot at California, but slid to the back near the end of the race and finished a disappointing 28th. Mary Cole, however, there was some talk that maybe she was going to move over to a single car race team such as that for Cole and Bryant Motorsports, but she remains with Haas Automation and Haas Racing here in the Mobil Cup Series, as she is up in the 2nd position now, trying to run down leader Wyatt Johnston. And these guys, I'm really impressed. They've been doing a great job behaving themselves, not wrecking each other, but they're doing a really good job right now as far as behaving themselves. And we really have quite a bit of time. They have a time to move up to the front too. We're only on lap number 10 as they cross the stripe now of 34. So really there's plenty of time still to get up to the front. And just to show that, Ben Stearns started near the back of the pack. I believe he's up in the top 10 right now. Okay, he's not in the top 10, just outside the top 10. So he is steadily moving his way up through the pack. So that just shows how you're able to get up through the pack and possibly get to the lead before all is said and done. Mary Cole all over the back bumper of Wyatt Johnston. Could Mary Cole get the lead here? She's down on the inside, but really did not have the run she needed off the front stretch. We'll see if she can do it off the back stretch here and into turn 3. Timmy Pacioli and buddy Sean Galligan coming up alongside as well in 3rd and 4th, and Alex Band is in 5th. Mary Cole actually putting together a fairly nice season in that ride there in the 70. Currently 19th in the point standings. Wyatt Johnston, however, he's 12th in the point standings, so he could get some good points here today. And also seeing a guy that's really been having a lot of hard luck in the Mobil 1 Cup Series for the last 2 weeks. That's Andrew Gonzalez. He came in the points leader 2 races ago. He's now come into this race 10th in the point standings. He was wrecked at Bristol and then was caught up in an incident in California. Ended up finishing near the back of the pack there. So what Andrew Gonzalez really is trying to get back on the hit parade, trying to get back on the warpath, if you will, to try and win races. And Wyatt Johnston, this guy's just out in front and driving away from everybody. This could be our first repeat winner in the form of the FedEx Chevrolet. But some drivers back there trying to get up there to get to his back bumper. They've got quite a bit of work to do, though, in order to do that. Let's go back to this good battle here for a second as they're trying to close in on Wyatt Johnston. Timmy Pacioli to the inside of Mary Cole, Andrew Gonzalez, and Sean Galligan battling back there. That'd be for the 4th position. All 4 of these cars actually make it 5-6 race cars now, battling it out. That is for the 2nd spot. I think I'm seeing Anthony McCurry starting to move his way up through the pack here as well in the 360 OTC Toyota. And nope, that green, I was seeing a green car. That's Jake Berg, our pole sitter, still hanging in there in the top 5. But Pacioli's broken away from everybody, now starting to close in. Timmy Pacioli, this has been his series, it seems. He's been doing a great job in it, and he's got 2 poles, 1 win so far. He's really been dominant in that AT&T Chevrolet. See if maybe he'd be able to close in on Wyatt Johnston. Sean Galligan, Andrew Gonzalez, and Jake Berg have all managed to get single file now as well, as they'll try and run down Wyatt Johnston and 2nd place Timmy Pacioli. Let's take a look back up at the front here. Wyatt Johnston, see if we can see, it's about maybe 2 car lengths as you see visibly. Timmy Pacioli is closing in on Wyatt Johnston. Now this is down here where probably he'll want to make his move. If he can get a run on Wyatt Johnston, Pacioli will probably try and swing here into turn 3. See if he can get enough of a run. No, he can't. So he'll probably have to try and do it here on the front stretch. And Mary Cole tried doing that and paid the price. She slid back, I believe, now to the 6th position. Here we go. Wyatt Johnston going to have to hold off the MFMPRA producers. Timmy Pacioli and Sean Galligan. Andrew Gonzalez there in 4th, and Jake Berg is there in 5th. In just a moment, as soon as this battle dies down, if it does, we're going to take a look and see where our points leader coming into this race, Christian James, is running. And also going to see where Matthew Rodriguez, who is 4th in the standings, is running as well. Here we go. Galligan thinking about 2nd as he gets down to the inside, but Pacioli just a little too strong on the high side, takes the 2nd position back over, and starting to move his way back up again is Jake Berg. He's 5th right now. So Wyatt Johnston still out in front as they'll cross the stripe. 20 laps complete, 14 to go. Timmy Pacioli still trying to get up to the back bumper of Wyatt Johnston. Johnston has not relented the lead since he took it from teammate Jake Berg. Things really are spread out, I'll tell you, because the leader is in turn 2 when the last car is in turn 1. So things are really spread out here. This battle is still raging. Pacioli has still not been able to get, though, to the inside of Wyatt Johnston. So we're going to take this opportunity real quick. Oh, wait, maybe, no. Okay, I thought maybe that was a battle for the lead right there.